Alright, anime fam, today we're diving headfirst into the wild, chaotic, and occasionally overpowered world of Isekai. From clueless healers to demon kings, here are the top 6 Isekai anime you need to watch. Like now. Number 6. The wrong way to use healing magic. So picture this, a normal guy gets summoned to another world with 2 classmates. Classic Isekai setup, right? But instead of becoming a sword-swinging hero or a fireball master, this dude becomes a healer. Sounds lame? Wrong, because he ends up using healing magic like a weapon of mass destruction. Usato, our main character, doesn't heal people. He heals himself mid-battle so he can throw hands like he's in a shonen training arc on steroids. He's basically the anime version of, I don't need to dodge if I can just heal through it. And the best part? He's trained by a crazy captain who treats healing practice like military torture. This anime flips the usual support class narrative on its head. You'll laugh, you'll wince, and you'll start questioning why your favorite healer in every RPG doesn't just punch a dragon in the face. It's high energy, surprisingly heartfelt, and has that underdog spirit that makes you root for Usato like he's Goku learning to use a medkit. But trust me, number 5? It's like Animal Crossing met ReZero and said, let's get weird. This is Emiva's Anime. Watch this video to the end and hit that subscribe button now. Number 5. A Gatherer's Adventure in Isekai. Okay, so imagine waking up in another world and deciding, nah, I don't want to be a hero, I just want to pick herbs. Yeah, this man basically said, forget saving the world, I'm here to grind XP and chill. And honestly, respect. Our boy's a gatherer, a simple dude trying to survive in an RPG-style isekai by collecting materials, crafting items, and living the cozy life. But what makes it fun is how it sneakily turns this calm-sounding setup into a total dopamine factory. Watching him optimize every system, level up quietly, and outsmart everyone without even realizing it feels weirdly satisfying. It's kinda like Mushoku Tensei's life lessons mixed with That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime's world building, but without the giant boss fights every 10 minutes. Plus, the guy's humble attitude makes you root for him. He's not overpowered in the usual sense, but man, the grind is real. It's chill, it's oddly wholesome, and it's perfect for when you need a break from loud explosion-filled power fantasies. But trust me, number 4 brings in an elf, and things get interesting. Number 4. Welcome to Japan, Ms. Elf. Okay, I swear this premise sounds like someone's fantasy fanfic that somehow got an anime deal, and I mean that in the best way possible. It's about a guy who works a boring job in Japan by day and lives a wild fantasy life by night, literally. Every time he sleeps, he wakes up in another world where he's adventuring with a beautiful elf. Now, that alone sounds chaotic, but it's actually incredibly sweet. The dynamic between him and the elf, let's just say it's wholesome with a sprinkle of this could get spicy. What really makes it pop is how it balances isekai escapism with real-world burnout. You can actually feel the guy's exhaustion from his office life and how this fantasy world becomes his emotional recharge zone. The art style, dreamy. The vibes, comfort core. The elf, total waifu material. And before you roll your eyes, yes, she's more than just a pretty face. She's witty, brave, and surprisingly grounded. It's like the anime equivalent of having a second life that makes your real one bearable. But number 3? Oh boy, that one's chaos wrapped in spandex. Number 3. The Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world. Alright, so you know that one Power Ranger who takes the whole hero of justice thing way too seriously? Yeah, now throw him into an isekai where nobody asked for him, and you've got this masterpiece of madness. Our Red Ranger ends up in a fantasy world after his Super Sentai career goes up in flames. Instead of fighting rubber-suited monsters, he's battling goblins, dragons, and existential crisis. The man literally tries to apply tokusatsu morals to a world that runs on survival of the fittest. It's cringe, it's glorious, it's hilarious. And here's the twist. Underneath all the slapstick comedy and over-the-top poses, there's real emotional depth. He's a guy trying to find purpose after his world moved on without him. He's not just fighting monsters, he's fighting irrelevance. Also, can we talk about how his heroic speeches make zero sense to medieval villagers? Like, bro, stop yelling about teamwork, this orc doesn't even speak Japanese. Still, the blend of parody and heart hits perfectly. But trust me, number 2? That's where the isekai genre basically said, alright, let's define perfection. Number 2, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. You already know this one. If isekai had a Mount Rushmore, Rimuru Tempest's face would be carved right next to Truck-kun. Our dude gets reincarnated as a slime, yes, a literal blob, and proceeds to outclass every chosen hero in existence. What makes slime so fun is that it balances ridiculous power fantasy with smart world building. Rimuru doesn't just wreck enemies, he builds an entire society. The show's got politics, monster diplomacy, evolving ecosystems, and somehow still manages to fit in slime jokes. The supporting cast? Absolute legends. Shion, Benimaru, Diablo, every one of them could star in their own spin-off. And the action? Slick as hell. Rimuru's transformations and magic skills look like something straight out of a high-budget video game cutscene. But let's be real. Part of the magic is watching a slime become more human than most human protagonists. The show explores leadership, morality, and loyalty without losing that goofy energy. It's the ultimate comfort watch, and if you're not already on the Rimuru cult train, hop in, we've got snacks. Still, the king of dark isekai energy sits at number 1. And oh, you're not ready. Number 1, Overlord. Ah yes, Overlord. The anime where your favorite MMO player decides, if I can't log out, might as well conquer the entire world. Ain's Uol Gaon is basically what happens if Batman and Skeletor had a baby raised on power fantasies. He starts off as a regular gamer trapped in a dying MMORPG, but instead of panicking, he just becomes the final boss. And I don't mean that figuratively. Dude rules with an undead iron fist, and every episode you're torn between cheering for him and fearing him. What makes Overlord elite isn't just the power, it's the tone. The show perfectly mixes strategy, comedy, and horrifying villainy. Ainz might look chill on the outside, but he's constantly thinking, how do I keep these insanely loyal minions from realizing I'm just some nerd in a skeleton suit? It's both epic and absurd. The side characters are peak chaotic energy. Albedo's obsession, Demiurge's sadism, Shaltir's, blood kink. It's all unhinged, but glorious. And the world building? Chef-level storytelling. Every season expands the lore like an RPG you can't quit. Overlord isn't just an isekai, it's a masterclass in what happens when absolute power meets moral confusion. If you haven't watched it yet, congratulations. You still have the joy of your first Ain Summer moment ahead of you. And that's our list of top-tier isekai you need to watch. From slimes to skeleton kings, these worlds redefine escapism in the best way. Which one's your favorite? Drop your pick in the comments, hit that like button if you vibed with this list, and don't forget to subscribe for more anime chaos every week.